Tesla appears to be undervalued, in my opinion, right now. Elon has stopped talking about creating a new political party, which is good for the stock. We had a big update today in the market as well as in Tesla. And there's a key level 338 that I think is extremely important. Let's jump into the chart right now. So here is what we've got going here. You can see we just passed 338 as of the recording of this video. However, it still has to hold over the weekend, and anything could happen over the weekend. Trump could say something, Elon could tweet X something, but we can see how this level goes back and touches the earnings day where we first had to move down on earnings. And this is also visible on the 24-hour chart more clearly, right around 338, going all the way back into the end of May. So if we zoom out, we do see a massive flag. Of course, we don't know how long that's going to be. This 338 is very important. And in terms of news-wise, there was an institutional purchase of 3,000 shares from Keystone Global. Filing just came out yesterday. But of course, it's delayed, so the purchase came back in Q1. Of course, also 3,000 shares doesn't really mean anything needle moving. But when filings come out, funds, quant funds can pick up those and move the stock. And what we're seeing is the market rallying and the stock moving. Doesn't hurt that Jay Powell said that the rate cut might come mid-September. We already expected that. But based on how the market moved today, which was him speaking today, this is a pretty positive move for the market and for Tesla. On the 18th, so that was Monday, see that day right here, a little green day before we kind of sold off the rest of the week. There was a fire at the Tesla Gigafactory in Berlin, but it's been cleared up, so everything's fine as of yesterday. And based on this move, again, things are good. Other news, we have electric vehicle credit rollback potentially. So that could be about $1 billion in revenue and losses. But, you know, that again, that surfaced back around Monday or Tuesday. And so since we sold off, we've reclaimed all of that downward pressure on the stock. So everything looks fine. We're at this very clear level. This is why this is important to take a look at this weekend if you see this, or early next week. And then as far as earnings, Elon did say there was quote unquote rough period ahead, but you know, he said that sometime around here. And on the actual earnings day, he did mention humanoids were about 5 years away. That was probably the most significant negative mover that impacted the stock price. The earnings itself, there was a revenue drop, but the earnings actually beat. So it's more about what Elon says for this stock, and today it's more about what Jay Powell said, which is rate cuts are expected. So Tesla's moving. We're at an important level. If it can hold this, it's an interesting time to buy, given that the stock just grinded up today and the volume looks significant. So that's Tesla. If you want to take a look at your portfolio, take a look at the calendar down below, and we can talk at selfadvisors.com. If you want to take a look at free training from a verified $9 million day trader, I will log into this broker right now, and you can take a look at that. You guys are awesome, and take care. Thanks for checking out this free training. I'm here with the lead sensei of the Aikido trading method, Adam Geffert. I'm just going to log into his broker very quickly so you can see that his results are real. This is his Guardian broker. He does have more brokers than this, but you can see that he's made about $4 million net.
Yeah, Guardian's been a good broker for me. And in this quick video, I'm gonna show the viewer how to trade. Show him a little taste of the Aikido trading method, method that I've. So let's start with the times to trade. The best times I think to trade are on the pre-market and after hours. the stocks move differently than market hours because there's less traders at that time. And also you can do it in those hours, and it won't disrupt the day job, or it won't disrupt things that you might want to do during the day. And let's take a look at some of the trades I actually did today here. I'll share my screen. So these are some of my brokers here. They're all brokers that where you can short microcap stocks below 50 million market cap, nano cap and microcap. And here's a trade I did today. This is KTTA. So I made about close to $30,000 on this broker with this one. And I started out in the pre-market after the news hit at around 7 a.m. I shorted it, then I covered.
And if someone's interested in learning more, how can they reach out?
They can go to Aikidotradingmethod.com and click on the free training, and there's some links on there where you can go and then you enter your name and email address, and that actually goes to this video right here. But what we'll do is we'll email you and tell you the next steps to learn more about the Aikido trading method.